Hey everyone, I'm Sabrina, and today we're diving into my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. We all know the classic turkey and stuffing, but America's so diverse. Does everyone's table really look the same? Today we're taking a culinary road trip across the country to see how different cities put their own spin on the feast. From spicy to smoked, seafood to soul food, you'll see traditions that might inspire your own table. If you love food and culture, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Ready? Let's get this feast started. First stop, New York City. Thanksgiving here kicks off with the iconic Macy's parade. Imagine, bundled up, hot cocoa in hand, watching giant balloons float by. Pure holiday magic. The parade sets the mood, uniting millions, whether you're on the streets or in your pajamas at home. After Santa waves, it's time for dinner. New Yorkers love the classics, but with flair. A perfectly roasted turkey, magazine-worthy and golden. Sides are traditional but elevated. Creamy mashed potatoes with garlic and chives, classic bread stuffing with sausage and herbs, and a river of rich, savory gravy over everything. Green bean casserole gets topped with those irresistible crispy onions. And cranberry sauce? Canned, with the ridges, because that's the best kind. It's a meal that feels like a warm hug, perfect for a city that never sleeps. The table is crowded, the flavors are bold, and the spirit is pure New York. After a morning of parade excitement, it's all about comfort and togetherness. Whether you're a lifelong New Yorker or just visiting, this meal is timeless. It's the official start of the holiday season. And in New York, that means food, family, and a little bit of magic. Next, we're heading to New Orleans, where Thanksgiving is a spicy, soulful celebration. Forget plain turkey. Here you might find turducken, chicken inside duck inside turkey, layered with sausage or cornbread dressing. A true flavor explosion. Sides are bold too. Crawfish cornbread dressing, green beans and spicy tomato sauce with shrimp or andouille, and maque choux. Corn, peppers, onions, and bacon sautéed together. Even sweet potatoes get a praline pecan topping. Every dish reflects the city's melting pot culture. Thanksgiving here is as lively as a jazz band on Bourbon Street. In New Orleans, the good times and the flavors definitely roll. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Now, let's head to Chicago, where Thanksgiving is hearty and full of Italian-American flair. Turkey's still the star, but stuffing gets a deep dish makeover, baked tall, cheesy, and savory. Many families start with pasta, lasagna, or baked ziti before the turkey even hits the table. It's abundance, Chicago style. Sides get an Italian twist, roasted veggies with garlic and olive oil, green beans with prosciutto and parmesan. Stuffing often features Italian sausage, fennel, and herbs for extra depth. The meal is a blend of classic Americana and Italian Sunday dinner. It's about feeding everyone until they can't move. Generosity is the Chicago way. The table is a tribute to the city's immigrant roots and working-class spirit. Every bite is comforting, bold, and made to share. Thanksgiving here is all about family, tradition, and a little bit of culinary innovation. It's a meal that sticks to your ribs and warms your heart. That's Thanksgiving, Chicago style. Let's fly west to San Francisco, where Thanksgiving is fresh, local, and innovative. The turkey is often organic and simply roasted with fresh herbs. Quality is everything. But the real star? Dungeness crab in season and served alongside the turkey, dipped in garlic butter. Sides celebrate California's bounty roasted Brussels sprouts with balsamic and pomegranate. Salads with local greens, persimmons, and walnuts. Mashed potatoes use Yukon Golds and artisanal olive oil. Stuffing is made with legendary San Francisco sourdough, mushrooms, leeks, and kale. The meal is lighter, more complex, and totally Californian. It's a blend of tradition and coastal flair, leaving you satisfied but not stuffed. Thanksgiving here is about celebrating the season and the land. Every dish is vibrant, fresh, and a little bit surprising. It's a West Coast feast that's as beautiful as the city itself. In San Francisco, Thanksgiving is always in season. Next stop, Dallas, Texas, where Thanksgiving is big, bold, and smoky. The turkey is smoked for hours over hickory or pecan wood, or sometimes deep-fried for crispy perfection. Sides are classic with a Texas twist, mashed potatoes with jalapenos and cheddar, hearty cornbread dressing with bacon and sausage. Pinto beans, simmered with bacon and a touch of brown sugar, add sweetness. Mac and cheese is baked, gooey, and crusty on top, a true showstopper. Every dish is packed with flavor and attitude. Thanksgiving here is a fusion of holiday tradition and Texas barbecue. The meal is rustic, satisfying, and perfect for a big family gathering. It's all about sharing, celebrating, and eating well. In Dallas, you'll need a bigger plate, and maybe a nap after. It's Thanksgiving. Texas-style, smoky, hearty, and unforgettable. Yeehaw! Now, let's trade boots for flip-flops and head to Miami, where Thanksgiving is a tropical, Cuban-inspired feast. The centerpiece? Lechon asado, roast pork marinated in sour orange, garlic, and oregano, slow-roasted until the skin is crisp and the meat falls apart. Sides are just as vibrant. Yuca con mojo, boiled and smothered in garlic citrus sauce, and moros y cristianos, black beans and rice cooked together with spices and bacon. Sweet fried plantains or plátanos maduros add a caramelized, sweet counterpoint. The meal is a mosaic of savory, tangy, and sweet flavors. It's a celebration of heritage, family, and Miami's Caribbean spirit. Thanksgiving here is warm, lively, and full of color. Every bite is a tropical escape. The table is a blend of tradition and innovation. It's a reminder that Thanksgiving can look and taste wonderfully different across America. In Miami, the flavors are as bright as the sunshine. Buen provecho. Let's head to Boston, where Thanksgiving is a tribute to New England's colonial roots. The turkey is classic, but the real standout is oyster stuffing. Briny oysters mixed into bread or cornbread for a taste of the sea. Homemade cranberry sauce, simmered with oranges and spices, is a must. Sides feature roasted root vegetables glazed with maple syrup, celebrating the local harvest. Dessert goes beyond pumpkin pie. Indian pudding, made with cornmeal, molasses, and spices, is a colonial classic. The meal is simple, seasonal, and steeped in history. Every dish connects you to the region's past. Thanksgiving in Boston is about honoring tradition and savoring timeless flavors. It's a delicious history lesson on a plate. The table is warm, welcoming, and full of stories. In New England, Thanksgiving is as much about heritage as it is about food. It's a meal that never goes out of style. Now let's jet to Los Angeles, where Thanksgiving gets a healthy, creative makeover. Turkey might be replaced by a stunning stuffed squash, lentil loaf, or a plant-based roast. Even if there's turkey, the focus is on clean, mindful eating. Sides are reinvented: mashed cauliflower with roasted garlic, gluten-free stuffing with quinoa or wild rice, and roasted veggies galore. Salads are showstoppers. Think kale, sweet potatoes, avocado, pomegranate, and lemon tahini dressing. Every dish is inclusive, catering to all diets and preferences. The meal is bright, innovative, and guilt-free. It's about nourishing body and soul, LA style. Thanksgiving here is always evolving, always fresh. The table is colorful, welcoming, and a little bit glamorous. It's proof you can have a festive feast that's also good for you. In LA, Thanksgiving is all about feeling and eating your best. Namaste and pass the mashed cauliflower. Next, we're in Philadelphia, where Pennsylvania Dutch traditions make Thanksgiving hearty and unique. Turkey is standard, but scrapple, a crispy, savory pork loaf, is a breakfast favorite. The main meal features filling, a dense potato and bread stuffing that's pure comfort. Sides have a sweet and sour twist. Chow chow, a tangy pickled vegetable relish, adds crunch and zing. Dessert is serious business. Chouflé pie with its molasses filling and crumbly top is a must. The meal is rustic, rich, and full of German heritage. Every bite is stick to your ribs good. Thanksgiving in Philly feels like a farmhouse feast, made with love and plenty of butter. It's a true taste of Americana, with a Dutch twist. The table is generous, the flavors bold. In Philadelphia, tradition and comfort go hand in hand. It's Thanksgiving, Pennsylvania Dutch style. Our final stop, Seattle, where Thanksgiving celebrates the Pacific Northwest's natural bounty. Alongside turkey, you'll find cedar-planked salmon, infused with smoky, woodsy aroma. Stuffing features wild mushrooms and hazelnuts, earthy and full of texture. Cranberry sauce gets a twist with local apples, spiced into a chunky chutney. Sides include roasted root veggies and sautéed greens like kale and chard. Dessert might be marionberry or blackberry pie, sweet and tart from the region's famous berries. The meal is fresh, seasonal, and deeply connected to the landscape. Every dish highlights what's local and in season. Thanksgiving in Seattle is a true taste of the Pacific Northwest. It's a feast that's as beautiful as the scenery. And that's our Thanksgiving tour of America. I don't know about you, but I'm starving now. From New York's parade to Miami's LaShawn, it's amazing how one holiday can be so deliciously diverse. Every city brings its own flavor and story to the table. What are your family's unique Thanksgiving traditions? Share them in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this culinary road trip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more adventures. Have a wonderful, safe, and delicious Thanksgiving. See you next time.